Hey my angels, it's Aidette. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something a little bit more serious. I was just sitting down editing videos and I've been pretty productive all day and all day yesterday as well. I just don't know, like I just kind of felt like I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys kind of like as a diary. And in previous videos I did mention to you guys that I wanted to be able to be more open with you guys. I just got this feeling in me that told me that you should film this video, and I've been wanting to film this video for months. I just felt like this feeling very strongly right now. I'm not gonna be crying in this video because I don't want to do that. Many of you already may know that I'm a very sensitive baby, so it's gonna be very hard for me not to. I've honestly just been very down lately and I don't really know why. Thinking about it makes me just want to tear up and cuddle up in a ball. Whenever I feel like I need to do something, I always do it because that's just my conscience telling me it's the right thing to do. That's the way that I see it. A lot of people have asked me over the years how I stay so positive, how I always stay so happy, how my life is always so great. And to be completely honest, that's not very true. Everyone has their down days every once in a while. Even if you're the most positive person on earth, you have your negative days, your sad days, and it's normal because we're humans and we're allowed to have feelings. It's just the way that we cope with certain situations in our life. But overall, I really don't have anything to be sad about, and it has to do a lot with my anxiety. I have been telling you guys that I have been wanting to do this anxiety video for a long time, and a lot of people that are close to me know that I have like really bad anxiety. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to pull myself together for a little second. Many people that are close with me have seen my anxiety firsthand, and like I could be having like such a great day. Oh my gosh, hold on. Did not want to do this. Literally did not want to do this. Oh my god. But here are my raw emotions, guys. I said I wasn't gonna cry, but it's just really hard talking about this topic because it's something that is really bothersome in my life, but I just try to control it, you know? But lately I've just been getting a lot of anxiety attacks, like more than usual actually. So it's just, it kind of sucks because there's really no way to stop it. If we're being completely 100% honest, really no way to stop your anxiety except for distracting your mind. But sometimes it's not that easy as it sounds. You have to just kind of get through it, just breathe. But I am going to be doing a video on anxiety once I'm ready, once I can kind of collectively just get myself together and not be like this during the video, because it's something very serious and a topic that a lot of people need help on. So once I figure out everything about like how to properly deal with anxiety, there's not really one proper way, but the way that I find works best for me, I will be filming the video. And of course when I feel ready. Feels like I have no control over myself, because I can see something that triggers my anxiety, anything at all that makes me freak out, I will see it, and something in my brain will just get triggered and it'll cause me to shake, it'll cause me to go cold, numb, and sometimes not even able to speak, not able to move. I'm so cold and I'm shaking so much and I'm in such shock that I just can't move for the while that I'm having that anxiety attack. It really just depends on how bad my anxiety is, but I also have times where, actually just yesterday, I did have a really bad anxiety attack. My day was going great, my day was amazing, but also I do get very irritated sometimes when I do have anxiety. And I was around someone and they don't really see me very often with anxiety because I just don't allow it to be shown with that person, because I rather not show my anxiety to other people because I don't want to freak them out. And I know that I should let it out whenever it's happening, because obviously if you keep bottling it up then it just gets progressively worse and worse and worse. But also there's times where I am very quiet or I get very irritable and I just kind of snap. But yesterday was one of those days where I had to kind of just lay down and kind of isolate myself. The person that I was with was just kind of like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And like, whenever I get asked that question when I'm having one of these anxiety attacks or these panic attacks, whatever you want to call them, it gets worse for me. I like start to shed some tears and it's just very difficult. A lot of times people don't understand what anxiety attacks are. It makes them feel uncomfortable, and I know that I really shouldn't be thinking about the other person because it's my health over anyone else at the moment, if you know what I'm saying. My first anxiety attack just happened out of nowhere. I was making like a few videos and I just started to feel very, very irritable, and it was just such a bad experience because the other person that I was with, we were having a great time. All of a sudden I get this burst of just like deep sadness, and I started kind of getting a little bit shaky but more irritable, and once I was getting irritable, that's when I knew that it was kind of starting. And then midday was when another one struck, and that's when I started getting very extra irritable than I was in the morning. In the morning I was pretty irritated, but I was kind of able to kind of shake it off. But this time around I was very like agitated, and I just couldn't really do much without being annoyed, you know. Was still able to shake it off after maybe 5-10 minutes. But then at night is when it really hit me hard. And that one was really hard for me to kind of handle because I was in that, not really trance, but I was in that state of mind of anxiety for hours. Actually, I did have 4 attacks. I'm just now realizing and remembering. But I was just in bed for those 2 hours, and it wasn't even late. It was literally like 6. So I was in bed from 6 to 8, I believe. And I was just laying there on my phone, but I didn't even want to look at my phone, but I wanted to distract my mind so I wouldn't just lay there and just think about how bad my symptoms are at that moment. So I was on my phone. I was very shivery. I was trembling. I wanted to cry. Like I was on the verge of crying, and then I got asked, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong? Why are you just laying down?" That's when I just couldn't help but start crying a little bit, but I was able to suck the tears back in. I eventually fell asleep like around 1 finally. I finally fell asleep. And I ended up waking myself up somehow. By this time when I woke back up, it was already maybe like 1:30 or 2, so I hadn't even been sleeping for that long. I woke up not being able to breathe. Of course, it just takes a big toll on your life because you don't want to keep feeling these emotions. You don't want to keep feeling this way. Something that you're gonna have to live with, but you have to find different ways to cope with it. This turned into an anxiety story time from yesterday. I didn't mean it to go that way, but here it is, and I thought it was just a great idea to share with you guys a little story of how it goes down for me. And if you guys are ever afraid to let people know how you're feeling, don't be afraid, because there is so many people that can relate to you. So if you guys are ever going through any panic attacks or anxiety attacks, or you're just feeling super down and you don't know what else to do, you guys are always welcome to message me on Instagram. But along with yesterday, today I also did have a few attacks, not as bad as yesterday at all. I think I only just had 2. So I was laying down maybe a few hours ago. My mind was blank, but then all of a sudden it struck me. I started feeling very breathless and I started crying. Then I was on my computer just an hour ago. And right before filming this video is when I started to feel vulnerable, I would say. You just really don't know when it's going to happen. I really do like praying to God because it makes me feel at ease and at peace. It's normal to be sad, so if you're sad, it's okay because you will get over it. And don't ever feel like there's no one there to listen to you, and don't ever feel like you're not worth it, because you 100% are. I really hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. It was a very vulnerable video for me to make, but it was my genuine feelings, and something just told me I'd make this video because maybe one of you guys were feeling this way as well. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. It does feel like a big weight has been lifted off my chest. But I will talk to you guys in my next video, and the next video will definitely be a lot more cheerful and happy, and a lot more positive vibes. So just wanted to have a serious talk with you guys and be able to let you guys in a little bit more on my life and let you know that's gonna be okay. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video.